a new 5-star live stream. Let's see how the sound check goes. If it goes good, I'm ready to go live, guys. You feel me? We want to bring you some sauce.
Yes, sir. Some fucking heat, some fire, some fucking goddamn value.
5-star live stream. There we go. That's all I needed. It just needed a little restart, you know?
We in there.
We're in there, bro.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Let's give them the heat. Let's tell them what this entire episode really is all about. In fact, I don't mind diving right on into it, man. I don't mind jumping right the fuck on in. Shout out to you guys. We are glad to be back on 5-star. We're glad to be back on the interwebs in full force with good audio. Welcome to 5-star on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and each and every single platform. Twitch, Kick, anywhere that you can find 5-star on a platform. We are there. We are streaming. We got audio, and we got singles on iTunes. So go make sure that you go ahead and check out this 5-star intro. Me and Tez are doing what we can to bring you some exclusive visuals to make the channel each and every day more fun, more exciting, and even more better. And we see that you guys have been watching some of our clips that we have right here on this channel. We have a clips channel and this channel, and we see that here on the main channel, you guys are showing a lot of love, and we have a bunch of new subscribers that we want to welcome into the 5-star universe. Thank each and every one of you guys for sliding on in here and coming and joining us today on the channel. Even though you could be anywhere in the world, here on a Saturday in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, you guys are here with us, and we are glad to have you. And because we're glad to have you, we're going to give you some really good dating advice on how to get yourself involved in a good, beautiful dating situation. We want you guys with some girls. We want you girls with some guys. We want to put you together. We want a little peace. We want a little love. We want a little harmony. We want to take some of that dating tension off of your shoulders. We want to ease the hot sauce between the guys and the girls, and we want to talk to you guys about the world of Instagram dating, making sure that your profile pictures and your photo shoots are clean and smooth so you can attract the opposite sex, looking good for the other mate. What do you think of that, bruv?
Yes, sir. That's what we're going to break down, is how to fucking be attractive on Instagram. That way you can start fucking saving time and actually converting on Instagram, because that's what I'm doing. That's what Chris is doing. We're getting our Instagrams to a higher level. That way we don't have to fucking be out here all day cold approaching hoes, wasting time when it can be going somewhere else. Because it's like, today, I said this before on the podcast, Instagram is your resume in the dating world. So trying to get a girl in today, in 2025, is like trying to apply for a job with no fucking resume. They want to see your Instagram first. Your Instagram is your resume. Is he good enough? Is he cool? Is he fucking, does he have friends? Does he have a cool lifestyle? Without Instagram, if you tell a girl you don't have an Instagram, she's going to think you're a weirdo. So Instagram is where it's at. I know you motherfuckers who want to cold approach all day. I was that guy. I was like, fuck all that shit. I'm just going to go outside and approach these hoes all day, every day. Like, fuck all that. But what I've noticed, because I ran into multiple girls, there was a time where I didn't have an Instagram, and I would just cold approach girls. And they would ask me, I get their number, and they'd be like, what's your Instagram? Because I guess they just want to see my lifestyle or whatnot. And I'd tell them, like, I don't have an Instagram. And then, and that would turn some girls off. Like, I would not hear from them. Like, they'd say, oh, you're cute, you're attractive, blah, blah. Like, we'd be talking a little bit. And then they say, what's your Instagram? Then I don't have Instagram. Then that's it, just silent. Like, they think you are a weirdo if you don't have an Instagram. So Instagram, and I said this before, I told Chris this the other day. A good Instagram, if you have a good Instagram, getting a girl's Instagram, that's better than getting a girl's number. That's only if you have a good Instagram, because anyone could get a girl's number, but is that girl going to respond to you? Are you actually going to meet up with her? Now, if you get her Instagram, if she gets your Instagram and your Instagram's actually good, you have a higher converting rate. I'm not saying you can't get a fucking girl's number and end up taking her on a date and fucking her. Yes, you can. But I truly believe that getting a girl's Instagram, when your Instagram is on point, you have a better chance of closing her. And Instagram is now, it's a part of the funnel. It's like you meet her in person, You get her Instagram. She gets your Instagram. Now you're putting her down the funnel. It's warming up more. You get her Instagram. You talk to her a little bit on Instagram. Boom. Then you get the number. There's so much more rapport built up that way when you go that route. And again, there are some girls who just start off high interest who are just going to automatically fuck with you just because they like your vibe when you first meet them. But not all girls are like that. So the Instagram is fucking important.
Yo, literally, bruv, the Instagram is not only just important, the Instagram is life. As we speak, your boy is promoting this show on Instagram right now. I'm letting people know that we are live on this motherfucking platform, so they go direct to consumer from us over here at 5 Star. Your boy Life of Chris Livestream is recruiting you to come on the show if you'd like to spit the truth and give us some of your experiences in the dating game, man. See, you gotta understand, like, I am from every single decade of dating in Florida that's relevant to the modern day, man. Your boy has been in the motherfucking trenches, and I've seen everything. I've seen the MySpace days. I've seen everything in terms of cold approach. I've seen the Facebook days. I've seen the Instagram days when Instagram first came out, and I'm seeing the Instagram game today. And I want you guys to know that if you're not playing the Instagram game the way that it is designed to be played today, you are royally fucked, my guy. You are fucking screwed. Like, there is no scenario where you don't go outside or inside your house or wherever you're taking these fucking photos. There is no scenario where you're not taking pictures of yourself and putting yourself on the interwebs. You must enter the social media game by way of photography, my guy. And I know it sucks, guys. I know that, like, you probably don't want to be involved in that world, or you probably, like every other dude, just kind of thinks, like, why am I putting all this extra energy and time and attention into making my dating profile or my Instagram profile look good? I'm not a celebrity. I'm not an influencer. Well, guess the fuck what? Yes, you are. If you want to be dating, I was actually just talking to you about this, right? I was saying to Tez, like, bro, we literally need to go out here and teach you guys that you literally need to have, like, a little Hollywood level size marketing agency for your Instagram, and you need to be James Bond every fucking day on your Instagram account. You need to be out there. You need to be in the suits. You need to be in the guns. You need to be sleeping with girls. You need to be driving fast cars, doing cool shit. You need to be James Bond every single fucking day on Instagram. That is what girls like. It is what they're attracted to. It is what is going to make you dope. It's not going to hurt you to level up your dating game by going out there and selling yourself and selling the photography, but that's really what this is coming down to, guys. If you've ever done any e-commerce, if you've ever done any sales, if you've ever done anything that involves selling something at a cash register, you know damn well that in terms of, like, e-commerce, right, buying something on the internet, the only real way the consumer has to interact with the object is by interacting with the object from the fucking pictures that you put out on the internet. But the world changed, and women want to browse their men. Women want to look at men. They want to envision a life with you. They want to see you in your fancy upbeat, well done photography, and they want to imagine themselves in the photo with you. You feel me? They want to imagine themselves in that photography. They want to imagine they're a part of your life.
1000%. And that's something that Michael Sartain says. So anytime you take a picture, you want to see, like, could a girl be right next to me in this picture? Like, can she vision herself right next to me in this picture? If the answer is no, then don't fucking post a picture. If you're posting a fucking selfie picture in your bathroom with your shirt off, or fucking you look like a fucking predator, fucking not even a predator but a fucking rapist, and you're just, like, in your mirror fucking taking a selfie like it's 2005, delete that shit, because a girl cannot picture herself next to you. If you're fucking in your fucking kitchen and you're just taking a picture just in your kitchen, just you, fucking, your kitchen's not nice, there's nothing special about your kitchen, it's like a girl, like, she's not gonna be able to. You need to show a lifestyle. Have some water in there. Girls love water. Have some fucking trees in there, like somewhere that looks fucking exclusive. A girl needs to be like, damn, like, if I was there, that would be such a good time. Like, if you're taking a picture in your fucking kitchen it's like, okay, he's just in his kitchen, like, cool. Like, if you're taking a picture somewhere on a fucking beach, and she's thinking in her head, if I was there, like, that's fucking amazing. So it's like, if you're at an exclusive hotel, restaurant, fucking places, like, she's gonna want to be there. I see guys fucking posting selfies in the bathroom, fucking, it just in the dark, it's just black, nothing else. Like, there's no scenery. They just want to show off their outfit. But the bitch doesn't really care too much about your outfit. Like, that's really to impress other dudes in a sense. Like, girls want to see they want to see the scene. They want to see, like, what location are you at? Like, are you in an exclusive area? Like, are you cool? Are you doing fun things? They don't care if you have these fresh ass J's on and this fresh ass fit, but you're just posted up behind a wall and that's just it. Like, because I notice a lot of guys, they just get fresh as fuck. They post their pic, but it's just nothing behind it. It's just a fucking wall, or it's just black. And like, a girl she really doesn't care about that. That's not showing any lifestyle. So when you post your picture, make sure there's a good fucking background, good backdrop where you can see some shit, some trees, some water, something that looks just fun, exclusive, that people just want to be around. So do that, and that'll fucking increase your chances of getting the girl. Because I fucking see a lot of guys' profile, and it's like, it's so easy to stand out, your profile to stand out, because the competition on Instagram is just terrible. Like, guys really don't know how to they don't know how to showcase high status, like, without just overtly doing it, like showing their fucking money straight up, or just showing their car. Like, they don't know how to, like, post nice pictures with a nice scenery. It's just, they just do, like, I'm like, damn, like, guys are really posting, like, just shitty ass stuff. Like, there's a small percentage of dudes who, like, actually get it, and that's why those are the dudes who are getting all the fucking hoes. But the majority of guys, when I look at their Instagram, like, it's like, you're not even thinking about getting a bitch, like, because that shit is just terrible. But, like, I don't know, guys in their brain just think that's what it is. So when you take a picture, be like, would this be cool to a girl? Could a girl be next to me? Could she envision herself next to me? If the answer is no, don't fucking post it. Because girls have so many options that they're not willing to wait to fucking to text you and do all these calls and then meet up with you, because there's a chance that you might be cool. Like, they want to know for sure that you're cool enough before they go on that date with you. Because before, they didn't get male attention like that. They only got male attention when they went to the fucking mall, went to school, when they were outside. Now they can fucking just lay in their bed, wake up, lay in their bed, turn on their phone. They have hundreds of notifications from dudes. So it's like, your attention isn't valuable anymore. So now it's like, you have to prove to her your attention is valuable, and the only way to do that is to show that you have a cool ass lifestyle on Instagram. Because they're not valuing your attention like they did before. Before, you approach a girl and fucking, you can go on a date with her with no problem. You can approach 10 girls, go on 3 or 4 dates, because they were just not used to getting attention like that. But now they get so much fucking attention that it needs to be a guarantee that you're a cool dude who's worth actually going on a date with. So if you believe that you don't want to take social media serious, you want to be stuck in the early 2000s because you think you're fucking you think you're a real one, or it's just fake to showcase this shit online, then you're just going to be stuck in the past. Like, it's either adapt or die. And if you think you are too fucking real or solid to fucking make these adjustments, then you're just going to be living this fantasy life in your head, and no one's going to give a fuck about you, and you're not going to get what you want. So you have to adapt. I get it. It's hard. You're like, fuck all this fake shit, going out of my way to impress these hoes. It's not me. It's not real. This is what you have to do. It's the fucking world that we live in. So we don't make the rules. We just fucking report them. So if this is how the game is played, you have to fucking play it. If you choose to not do this shit, you're just quitting. You lose by default. So this shit is required to make it in today's marketplace.
Yeah, literally this encapsulates a lot of mentalities. So I have to have you guys understand really and for truly that women perceive Instagram like it is reality. Let me say that again. Women perceive your Instagram photos as if what is being conveyed in the photos is reality. It is the metric by which the women who are having sex with you authenticate whether or not you are a human being and whether or not this shit is true for them. And I know if you have a modicum of intelligence in your head, it is impossible for you to understand that through the lens of the average woman, that when they look at an Instagram profile, the Instagram profile is more important than real life. Let me make this very clear for you guys. Who you are on the internet is who you are in life to them. I don't care how real you are. I don't care how much reality you've been through. I don't care what celebrities you stand next to and see what they do and compare a side-by-side comparison to what life you're on and what in reality you're doing versus what in reality they're doing. It doesn't fucking matter anymore. All that matters is you being attractive on your Instagram profile. That's really what they want. They want to buy you. They want to shop you. They want to consume you. And if you're not really in their dating preferences, they're going to drop you. So that being said, there's a lot of mentality shifts here, right? If you go back to the early 2000s, you probably could throw on some J's, throw on some shoes, throw on a tall tee, talk to some shorties, text them. And, you could have had like a MySpace or a Facebook, and you could have like been like someone that was on the internet too, but you also didn't have to. But then, time goes by. You have to have blue bubbles. You can't have the green bubbles, blah, blah, blah. Here we are. You really got to lock into the fact that women are going to disqualify you if you don't have a poppin' Instagram, right? So lately, even on my Instagram journey here, I've been tuning into Austin Dunham, right? Shout out to Austin Dunham because I just saw that he is actually in a video with fucking Fresh right now. It's like literally as I'm locking in and making these moves and we're doing this stuff, it's all just lining up, you know what I mean? It's like lining up to the flow of like the zeitgeist or the ether of what's going on right now, right? And what I'm noticing is that once you lock into the fact that the girls perceive every photo that you take as reality, you immediately need to lock in on your strategy on what you're going to do in order to build a good Instagram. And I like something that Austin Dunham says that kind of confirms why this is important for every man. Level playing field for every man, right? And I'm going through it too. You don't have to have a high amount of followers in order to start dating, but you do need a banging profile. So what I mean by that is if your Instagram is conveying a message and you've taken really good professional photos and your Instagram is laid out in a way that is creating that digital resume, the girl could see that. And assuming you have a good profile pic too, she can see that from that and what you're conveying in your bio and just having a good ratio of followers, right? Like you need to have more followers than you are following. And if you do that ratio with a good portfolio, a good profile, you're still in the game. And that's a really good metric to know. Everybody to some degree can play the game. And then there's other ways to boost your game, right? I mean, because every man for dating needs his own marketing agency, and for everything in e-commerce needs its own marketing agency, these things overlap a lot. Sales and e-commerce and dating overlap a lot for the end result, right? So if you're good at selling a product, and if you're good at advertising a product, and you're good at marketing a product, or on the flip side for dating, if you're good at selling yourself and advertising yourself and marketing yourself, you will by default have the higher chance of a better outcome for your dating advantage. Long story short, my guys, it is competitive out here and you are the product. You literally need to be taking photos of yourself, making yourself look attractive, putting those photos on the internet, and communicating with women via the DMs on Instagram. Am I right or am I right, my boy?
Yeah, you have to, and you have to have your profile on fucking point. Don't think because you think who you are in real life, you think you're this real ass motherfucker or this cool ass motherfucker. If you're not displaying that on Instagram, then you're not gonna have any turnover. Like, you're not gonna have a good fucking closing rate with anything. So it's like, because you might think in your head, well, I know I'm cool, I know fucking I have my shit together, I know all this, but you have 1 or 2 pictures of just nothing, like, or you just don't even have pictures, but you're still DMing girls expecting a fucking reply because you know who you are, you believe in yourself, you know you're cool as fuck, but they don't fucking know you. So if you're not showing that online through Instagram, then they're not gonna fucking respond to you, and they're just gonna fucking ignore you. Because one thing about these hoes is every time you message them, they're looking at your profile. So if no one's messaging you back, then that's a fucking sign that something needs to change on your profile. And that's exactly what I'm doing with my shit. Just keep upgrading it, fucking taking high status pictures, because they're looking. It's not like just because they don't respond doesn't mean they didn't fucking look at your profile. They looked at your shit and they're like, nah, he's not cool enough. Or some hoes, you're not their type, but they are checking your fucking profile. So it's like, nobody gives a fuck about who you think you are in real life, how cool you think you are. If you're not showing that on your profile, then none of this matters. You're not going to fucking close. Instagram is fucking important. It's like, you're not gonna walk into a fucking job interview. You're not gonna try to get a job with no fucking resume. Imagine showing up to a job with no resume. The chances of you getting that job are very fucking slim. Yes, you can still get it. You can talk your shit in the interview and fucking be charismatic. Yes, you can. But the chances are very slim if the job's not able to see your fucking experience, your background, what other jobs you've had, how long you've been with them. So Instagram is like your fucking resume to the girl. If you don't have the fucking Instagram, it's like, who the fuck is this guy? He could be a weirdo. He could be a fucking creeper. It's like, just nah. I already have other guys. They're like, I already have other guys in my DMs who I know are kind of have a cool lifestyle. I'm not even gonna give this guy a fucking chance. So it's like, you have to fucking adapt. I know it's easy to be fucking stubborn and think you know it all with this shit. You're like, fuck this new age Instagram shit, fuck all this shit. But it's like, you have to do it if you want to get results, because Instagram is what these hoes care about. It's what they fucking look at. And yet it's like, if you don't have the following, you got to have some dope ass fucking pictures, but you can't have both. You can't have shitty pictures and a low following, because then you're really done. Like, if you have a high ass following and that's real, yeah, then your pictures could be decent. You still want them to be good as fuck, but it's like, you get a little bit more leverage if you have more social proof as far as the following, just a little bit more. But if you have a low following and a fucking shitty ass pictures, you're donezo. You're finished. You might as well just delete all your pictures, hire a fucking photographer, grab a few fits, and just go drive around the city in dope ass locations and flick up. Fucking get your Instagram right. And it doesn't even have to be a photographer. Get your homeboy or whoever to fucking take pictures together, and then upgrade your fucking profile. Like, go to fucking Google, type in cool places to take pictures in your area, and boom, just like that, in fucking a day, you could have a better profile and get results.
And that is what it is. You are dating, so you're literally marketing the dating experience. So if you were, in theory, to take pictures of yourself in the most high quality way while exemplifying the dating experience, you are then marketing what it's like to be dating you. You are then putting yourself in an advantageous place for you to then receive the date from the girl, no matter who you are. Like, even like if you were to Conor McGregor, how do I know Conor McGregor's dating if he's always posting boxing pics? And by virtue of being Conor McGregor, he'll have clout from being Conor McGregor alone, which is good for him because his profile is going to show that he's a celebrity. It's going to, everything that he does with that kind of clout is going to be cool. But if he then were to exemplify that he was dating, then the whole world knows that he's dating. So he's going to get the most response back for the most results of what he's doing at the time, right? And we're speaking in that broad generalized sense for you guys to have like this basic understanding that Instagram is an application that's different from other applications because it takes time. You are going to have to plan a photo shoot. You are going to have to look good. You are going to have to get some photos and take some pictures, and you're going to have to deal with the time consumption of that. It is a social media platform that does take time. We did an episode on why you guys can't be mad at the women. This is the all women do with their time is this. This is not native to a man. This is not what men do with their time. In fact, it's probably very confusing for you guys on how women can take pictures and get paid from Instagram, the company themselves, to then take those pictures and then build an entire life sustained through working for Meta, the company. And if you wanted to become an influencer, you could then theoretically do that too. But as far as dating goes, it's really going to be your best chance at getting the outcome that you're looking for as far as really locking in with a girl. Now, let me make it very clear that you have to become an Instagram expert. There is a lot of different strategies on how you're going to use Instagram, but these strategies are very specific to a generalized outcome, and in this outcome I want you guys to be dating for success, right? So there is Instagram strategies by which you're using the Instagram profile to convey a story, right? So for the very first photo versus the very last photo, which would be the most recent photo at the top, if not pinned, needs to convey some sort of like uprising, right? So if you're like a basketball player, it needs to be that the first shot is like you putting your hand on the basketball, and then through a series of pictures, the story being conveyed is that the last picture is you doing a slam dunk into the basketball ring, right? So you see how I'm like kind of like painting a picture for you here? Or if you're a race car driver, maybe again your hand on the steering wheel and then through a series of photos, you winning the race. Or if you are a pilot, your hand on the steering wheel, you flying in the sky, right? People want to consume your story like that. That's one strategy, and in that strategy, that might be the most commonly effective strategy for you because you can do the least amount of work and get the most amount of return with that strategy if you're going to purposely post like 12 photos, right? So if you're going to post 12 photos for the year, right? And I'm hoping you do more than that for the year, but if you're going to do 12 photos for the year and live under this identity, that is the identity by which you will now be assuming your digital dating experience through, right? And you can still do stories, and that's good because that's going to help us keep up with where you are in life. And while the time is going by on your photos and you took some pictures in January and now it's already September and you're going through and you're living by the pilot identity and you're messaging girls under the pilot identity, she can at least envision that she's going to be dating a pilot. And even though she probably wants a trap star, rock star, cocaine-fueled pothead rapper from like a music video that you've never seen, and he has a blue check mark and you don't, you're going to see why the world is like this now, right? So now you've taken it upon yourself to get into step one, which is taking photos and uploading. That means you've stepped into the arena. It means you're in the game. It means you've loaded into the playing field and you're dating just like the rest of us. But now, once you become an Instagram strategist, or you do like the other style that I want to use, where you're just like constantly having like a feed of pictures dropping because you're displaying your life, right? With either one of these metrics where you're updating photos of yourself pretty often, it makes it a lot easier that when you message a girl on Instagram, which is where they are, she can see like, okay, he's active and he's liked and he's real and he's clouded. And it's not even just girls, bro. The world is moving in this way where if people see that you're having success on your social media accounts, they want that success. It doesn't matter how you achieve it. It doesn't matter if it's marketing or if it's ads or if it's cloud or if it's celebrity or if it's TV, if it's movies, if it's influencer. People follow internet activity. They want to know what the hottest thing is on the internet, and you need to adopt that attention economy into your style. And the more that you are the most poppin' thing on the internet, the more that you're going to have a successful outcome with dating.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you don't have to fucking spend like thousands of dollars with this. Like you can display a high lifestyle and do all this shit by spending a little bit amount of money. Like you can fucking go to hotels, fancy hotels, go to the beach, or go to nice places and just take pictures. Like, cause a lot of guys think that, oh, I might have to fucking travel. If I live in fucking Idaho, I might have to travel to California or Florida or New York or somewhere so I can take these pictures. Like, no, every state has a great scenery somewhere that you can go take nice ass photos and fucking display a nice lifestyle. Like even if you drive by a place and you just take a picture and you just archive it or just save it, and then you want to just put that in your vault and just post pictures. If you get a girl's Instagram, you might post a picture that you took like 2 weeks ago, post it the moment the girl follows you or an hour after she follows you to make it look like you were there. So you could just take pictures whenever you see something cool and then just save it and then just have that fucking flowing on your Instagram, once every other day or however often you want to do it. But it's like, you don't have to be fucking in the moment. And I prefer that. I prefer to be in the moment and take every picture in the moment. But it's like, it's not required. So it's like, if you get a girl's Instagram on Wednesday, you might have saw some cool shit that you were driving by or fucking a place you ate at like 2 weeks before you got the girl's Instagram. And then you got her Instagram. And then a day later, you post a picture that you took 2 weeks later. No one's seen it. You're the only one that know you took the picture 2 weeks ago, but you post it right after you get her Instagram. Now you look fucking cool. She's like, oh shit, like she just followed you, and then you just post some cool ass story like 2-3 hours later of you eating at some nice ass place, or you fucking being in some cool area. Fucking maybe you went hiking and you saw a cool ass scene, or you're just in a cool place, and you post that as soon as she follows you. So it's like, you don't have to spend a lot of money to display this lifestyle. So it's like, have some shit saved in the archive. Like, why not? Like, these hoes are playing the game to the best of their ability. They're fucking wearing makeup, have on heels. They're fucking doing everything they can to display themselves in the best way possible. So it's like, yeah, if you save 20, 50 photos throughout a year, a month of just places that you've been, just post those pictures. When you see a girl out and you get her Instagram, post them right after she follows you. Post a cool ass picture of you just somewhere. Even if you might have been in your bed all day. You might have just, all you did was go to work and go home. But you got a girl's picture, you got a girl's Instagram the night before, and you just post that cool ass picture that you took fucking a week ago, and then boom, automatically you have some fucking status, or you're showing like a cool lifestyle. So then she'll fuck with you. So it's like, yeah, just constantly show some fucking cool shit, however much you can, and then the girl's gonna fuck with you. So it's like, archive some shit. Even if you wanna, when you start going on dates and shit, start showing the girl's hands that you're going on a date with. You don't have to fucking fully show the girl's face that you're on a date with, but you can. But showing bitches is gonna get you more bitches. Future says, I'm flexing my new bitch. She bringing more bitches. The easiest way to get more bitches is by having a bitch. There's that one bitch that you want so bad that's on your Instagram that doesn't want you. The moment you post a picture of you with another girl, your status just increased in her mind. She actually is like interested now. You've DM'd her before, she didn't respond, but now, she sees you with another bitch, another girl on your Instagram. Now she's interested. So, bro, fuck it. Show you at dinner with the girl. Fucking, you guys are taking shots or some shit. Now all your girl following is interested in you. So once you do start getting dates, do that shit, because all that's gonna do is increase your status to fucking the girls that you have in your fucking on your Instagram. Because some guys are like, I don't want to show girls because then they're not gonna want me. They're not. No, girls are not like guys. Yes, if a guy sees a girl post a picture with another guy, he's like, she's been fucked, I don't really want her. Now if a girl sees a picture of a guy, if a girl sees a guy post a picture of him with the girl, she's gonna be like, there's something about this guy, because I know for her to be fucking with him, he has to be doing something right. Now I'm curious, I'm interested now. So don't fucking start thinking just because you don't want to see girls post pictures with guys, that's not what they want to see, because it's the exact opposite. If they see you posting pictures with girls, they're more interested. They're like, he's doing something right. Something's like, there's something about this guy, and they want to fucking know more. And that's down the road. Once your shit gets popping, that's what you can do.
Yeah, and it's a big time saver too, right? I'm going to give you guys a couple different scenarios that I've been in where Instagram really does make your life better for dating, right? And this is just how this is going to exemplify a lot of different things. For example, there's a group that I'm in right now, right, where I'm talking to 2 girls that I'm interested in having a smash with, right? So I'm in a group chat with them right now, and one of the girls is kind of new to me, and I'm new to her. So there's like a lot of like fun like shit testing going on back and forth, right? And we're newer to each other. We don't know each other a whole lot yet, right? We're just kind of like new, and we're in there, and we're talking, and we're being sassy, and we're flirting, and the girls are shit testing. And as they're getting to know me, here I get to kind of experiment with like what we're talking about. How will the girls react to photos of myself if I just throw that in the chat, right? So I throw the Instagram photos that I've been taking in the chat with those 2 girls, and the response from them was fucking great, and it really showcased how women are with the visuals, right? And what's funny about that is that when I was dropping like the photos of me looking good in the group chat, the girls' responses were very favorable, right? And you don't like, keep in mind, I just told you I was going through shit tests, so you can see that like at first it's a lot of like harsh, like fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, die motherfucker type mentality. But once they like figure out who you are and you're getting like favorable responses from photography, it's kind of a lot of things are going on there. So in one sense, it's like it's nice to have the opposite sex favor you in any scenario, right? You want that in most cases. I mean, well, you know, sometimes you want to play hard with the girls, but in most cases you want to be favored by the opposite gender in having a favorable sexual outcome. And an entire conversation, an entire new energy, an entire new interest, an entire new flame came from both of the girls when I had thrown these photos in there. So it kind of like stimulated a conversation, right? So I say that to say that in this example, I can see that women respond very favorably to well done photography. And I've also seen that as I'm dropping these photos on Instagram, that it's flushing out other girls that I'm currently interested in talking to for numerous reasons, right? So there's some girls that I speak to like professionally. There's some girls that I speak to romantically. And I'm seeing that as I'm putting out photography, that I'm getting girls that I haven't seen for a while just pop up in my stories or pop up in... you can feel that there's an energy of like, oh, look at him, he's doing something. That's what you need right there. See that interest? There's an interest, a new interest is sparked from photography, and that's how these thirsty, horny, savagely, super thirsty women are, bro. They want to see photos, and they want to imagine a life with you, and they want it to be favorable, right? So what does that mean for you? That means that I want you waking up, getting up early, getting yourself looking good, getting sharp, getting clean, putting together a favorable outfit, and getting in front of the camera as you do cool things. Now, I said that story to get to this part of the story where I was recently in a video with Grace Rain, and I was talking to her, and I was kind of like in talking to her, I was inviting her over here and her friends. And when I was talking to her friends, I said something along the lines of, yeah, it's this place at that location, the location with the XYZ boats and yachts and all that stuff, right? And then I realized, you know, I didn't even have to say that if I just took a picture there. If I took a picture at that location, she could just follow me, or I message her on Instagram, or she sees it on Instagram. She messaged me back on Instagram here. She messaged me here in the comments, right? So I think that she responded back to me at all because I've been like updating my photography, because, you know, your boy's going through it right now. Your boy's, you know, Life of Chris Livestream. Make sure you follow me. When you realize that, to what Tez was saying, go pick like the dope spots. Go pick the dopest spots that you're going to take a girl out on a date on. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So think about it. If the coolest places to go is like a rock climbing place and a restaurant and the beach, and you take pictures that are really nice looking, like magazine level shit at all those locations, and then you want to then take her to the location, she's already seen it, so she can already envision a life there. You've already made your life easier because it's like, yeah, no, I'm going to blah, blah, blah. And she's already seen it, so she already knows what life she's living. I mean, that's a whole other way where showcasing your lifestyle is going to make it easier for you on Instagram. And we need you guys to have that so you can have a dog in this fight.
For sure. Because, yeah, if you don't do these things, and you're just going to be where you are now, not fucking any hoes, just thinking about the hoes that you could be fucking. So the way to get the most results and the best results is by doing the shit we're saying, is fucking creating a profile that looks dope as fuck to where when people look at it, they want to be a part of your fucking life. Because who you are on Instagram is more important than who you are in real life right now. Like, it's sad to say, like, yeah, that's the truth. If you're cool as fucking in person, but you're nobody in fucking on Instagram, no one fucking cares. So it's like your Instagram overshadows who you are in real life. That's just the fucking reality of it. And I know no one wants that to be real. No one cannot believe that, but that's just what it fucking is. So it's like you might as well just adapt to the game and become the best player you can in the game. That way you can fucking win the game. Because the more you just sit on the sideline, or you think about what your Instagram could be, or you just complain about what you want it to be, it's not gonna fucking change. The world does not change for you. You have to adapt and change for the world so you can get the outcome that you fucking want. So start fucking getting on your shit, adapting to this game so you can fucking win it. Because guys want to be stubborn. They want to think they know shit their way. They want to do what they've been doing. But if that's not getting you the results, then the only way to get the fucking results that you want to get is by change, doing something different. So take cold ass pictures, grow your following, and yeah, if you want to buy fake followers, I'm not a fan of fake followers, but if you want to buy fake followers, only buy fake followers if you actually have the resources to demonstrate to live the life in real life. So for an example, if you buy 20,000 fake followers and fucking in real life you're broke as fuck, you work at fucking Chipotle or wherever. I fucking love Chipotle. Shout out to Chipotle workers. But like, if you work at a job to where Chipotle or whatever job, and you can't even fucking, you don't drive a decent car, you're not able to go to nice places, like you can't live a cool lifestyle, but you have this following and you're making it look like you might have this lifestyle on Instagram, like just don't even fucking do it. Because by the time a girl gets around you in real life, if you are able to get the date, she's just gonna be like, what the fuck? And you just wasted your time and you waste her time, because 9 times out of 10 she's not gonna give you no pussy. I mean, maybe if you're cool as fuck you might get some of the girls to fuck, but it's like, if you display this cool ass lifestyle and you buy these followers and you look like this high ass fucking value person on Instagram because you just barely get by spending your whole check on this shit, and then in person it's like you're dead beat, broke down, live with your mom, don't have a car, you're just fucking broke and just disgusted in person. It's like, cool, yeah, you got the date, but now she sees you in person, she's like, this dude's a fucking bum. So it's like, you have to be somewhat congruent. So only buy fake followers, to me at least. If fucking, yeah, go buy 20K followers if you have a good ass job and you drive a decent car. Not even all about the car, but you're able to go on these nice experiences. So it's like, then it's like, cool, yeah, I might have a fake following, but in person it's like I'm still on my shit in person. So it's like, be somewhat congruent. I'm not saying you have to be congruent to the T. The goal is to be congruent to the T, but it shouldn't be a fucking huge disparity on you on Instagram and in person, because then it's just not gonna last. Everyone's gonna know it's like, this person's fake, or it's just not, when you get around this person it's just not real. Like it's just a completely different story. So like, everyone's been around that person, knows someone who's just lives this life on Instagram, but in person it's just not that. So it's like, if you're gonna buy fake following and fucking display this high status lifestyle on Instagram, make sure it's somewhat congruent to your real life. Like, make sure, or at least you're working towards it. Don't be this fucking person who's completely just all cap and just living this shit for social media, and in person you're fucking, you live with your fucking parents. You don't even have a job in person. So it's like, don't be that guy. So make sure the shit is congruent from Instagram to real life as much as fucking possible. Don't completely just all the way fake it. Yeah, that whole fake it till you make it shit is real, yes, but at least be working towards it if you are faking it till you make it. If you just completely have no plan and you're just capping all on Instagram, acting like you're rich and you're living the shit, but it is not that at all in person, then just don't even fucking, just don't even do it. Work towards fucking reaching your goals and getting better in life, and just be congruent as much as possible. That way you can get good outcomes when you actually do start getting responses from girls.
Yeah, and don't underestimate the power of your Instagram too, because even though it's photos can convey a lot of messaging through the photos. So if you're going to take on the project of doing a Instagram, we are coming up on the day where, unfortunately, it might be some weird world where you can just AI all of that at the click of a button, right? Like you might be able to just press a button, put your face, AI, all these different areas that you like, and that becomes like a thing. So maybe that will be a thing one day, but as of the moment right now, you would be better off to be attractive in your photos. So smile at a beautiful location, wearing nice clothes, because you are conveying that you're going to be hygienically attractive in real life to the girl so she can shop you. That's what you're literally doing, is she's shopping you to see if you fit in her checkout cart. She really wants to see, like, am I gonna brag about this guy? Oh, who is he? What do I know about him? What can I learn about him? The most exciting thing in the world now that I think about it, that is the most exciting thing in the world, probably for people that are dating, is to find the digital profile of the person that you're dating. I guess that's all that people care about right now. I mean, in my experience, once you have the person, you do not then care about the person's profile. But you see, it is important that we talk about you guys getting this far, because we need you to not only be on top of having a hardcore dating profile, but also we need you to be in control of your girl's digital lifestyle. But you know, even in watching, and I recommend Austin Dunham, watching his videos, I learned stuff too, right? For example, your boy DJ Matchmaker loves to do hardcore techno. And in doing that, you know, sometimes I'm wearing like the vest and shit, and all that is dope. But on Instagram for dating, they say don't post even those hyper masculine photos, because that's not the mood by which the women are evaluating the metric of masculinity. It's just very like magazine. It's very much like GQ, or it's very much like an attraction-based catalog of signaling to the other mate on the other side of the screen that I am available for you to have a good time, and that experience is being done through Instagram. Now, I don't know if you got a chance to see all the photos that I have, but I have been working hard on my Instagram, right? And some of the elements that I'm using here are very basic elements, in the fact that, for example, this one is saying that like I'm at Las Olas, right? So that gives you guys a little like idea of where I am in the photography. But even though I don't remember if I realized that at the time or if I just took the photo, but the thing that's being conveyed there to a woman who's looking for attraction is that she knows I'm in Fort Lauderdale, like right off the bat, right there, that's done. So she knows, like, okay, he is local to this area, so she's going to be thinking of me in that frame. And if she's not in this area, she's going to be thinking of me in this area. So if I wanted to not have that feeling or that idea or that image or that reputation on me, I could remove that photo and put a different photo that signals something else. And that's really what you want to do, is you want to take your Instagram profile and realize that you're conveying massive amounts of value through signals to the other humans, that they are going to respect or respond to the photo that you're posting in a very favorable way if you're doing something that indicates having a life that's conveying scarce resources, which is exactly the opposite of what Tess was just saying. You know, if you're a guy and you're going in the bathroom and you're taking a photo of yourself in the mirror, like a mirror selfie, to the woman, the reason that's not attractive, my guy, the reason why that doesn't work is because you're doing something that just anybody can just do, and it's mundane and it's mediocre and it's played out, because anyone can grab a photo and stick a camera into a selfie mirror in 2025. But, you know, on a whole separate note, if you're hanging out with Salt Bae in Dubai on top of a golden elevator, maybe take a picture of that, because that would show that you're doing something so cool and so scarce and so rare that the girl would die to be a part of that moment with you. And because you're creating a scarcity in the generalized dating marketplace of what you're doing, and the scarcity of your time and what you're doing now has a placed value on it, she can look at that and say, man, I wish I was on that adventure with him. And the more that you're able to commodify the scarcity of the value of what's being displayed in the photos, the more that you will reap the rewards of the benefit of that being in the photo. And then on top of that, you got to understand, humans, man, we're flesh-based monsters. Sometimes the opposing sex just wants to see you to imagine being attracted to you. Maybe the girl wants to see pictures of your chin or your chest or your shoulders, because just all those things signal attraction to her, and she wants to fantasize about you. But she can't do that if you don't have any fucking photos on your Instagram. She can't, or even her cerebral stimulus that's getting just visual stimulus, which is usually for men, not women, because women like to read or listen, right? They like audio stimulus, right? Which would, maybe you should start a podcast. Let them hear your mind. Let them hear what you talk about. Maybe you should say things like, I pedestalize women and I love them for who they are, and I'm going to be a really good guy, and I'll let you call me a good boy while you go on your girls trip to Dubai, because I'm a strong, powerful, secure man. Right? No, but on a serious note, the reason I brought this up is because I'm doing a couple things in here. Right? I'm using Tez, or I'm using AI, or I'm talking to people, I'm sending out photos, and I'm like, all right, what picture do you like? What do you think is best? But also the suit. As you see, your boy is wearing here today. The suit is what I have displayed in some of my photos here, and the suit is something that women are attracted to. This is it's undoubtable through YouTube videos, case studies, and a good suit on a man is an attraction trigger to a woman. You need to put yourself in some good ass suits and get yourself a dating profile together, because it just works. It's just what they like. It's just attractive. Yeah, no, you need to do that. You need to get yourself in a suit and take some fucking photos.
Hell yeah, show your different personalities through the picture. Like, you don't have to be the same fucking dressed the same way in every picture. Like, you should fucking have different types of styles. Fucking, if you want to be in a suit, be in a suit. If you want to wear streetwear clothes, be in the streetwear clothes. If you have on fucking if you like going on runs and you're fucking having a picture of you on a run in a run club or something, show that. So it's like, don't be just one fucking don't be dressed one way or portraying one image the whole time, because then it's like, it's boring. Everyone knows what to expect. So fucking throw some shit out and be a little bit more mysterious. Like, okay, one day you're wearing a suit, next day you're dressed in fucking streetwear clothing, and you just have different styles, different fucking personality types, or just so it throws them off a little bit. Because if you're a guy and all you post is fucking pictures in a suit, or all you post is fucking you in the streetwear drip clothing, it's like, yeah, it's cool for a little bit, but after a while, it's like it gets boring. They start to figure you out. So it's like, post pictures and different shit, like have different styles, then it makes it fucking fun and a little bit mysterious. So that's a good thing to do too. Then it's like fucking, then it's just part of your fucking page, and you have a storyline to go off of. So it's like, if you like wearing suits, that's great, but I wouldn't post, don't fucking post every picture in a fucking suit. And if you do, make sure it's completely different, but I'd recommend just having completely different styles, or just do what's congruent to you. If whatever is congruent to where it's like, if a person meets you in real life and it matches up, then do that shit. And one thing, if you're a guy and you're like, I have a low following, you're concerned about your following count, and you just don't know what to do, it's either you buy fake following or you add value. So you could just find a way to add value. If there's something you like to do, whether you coach fucking basketball or you like fucking giving advice on certain shit, whatever it is that you like to do, find a way to add value in that way, and then people will start following you. But if you're a guy, you have 50 followers or 100 followers, you're following the same people that you did in high school, and you're 25 now, your following hasn't grew. You have a couple hundred followers. Or you don't even have a fucking Instagram. You're just about to create an Instagram after watching this or fucking thinking for so long you need one. The only way to grow your following is to either buy the following or fucking add value so people follow. Like, you are not a female. People aren't just gonna follow you for simply posting pictures. Like, guys will follow girls because they're hot and they have a vagina. They'll follow girls for posting pictures. But you as a guy, you're gonna have a fucking hard time getting a following just by posting pictures. So you're either gonna have to buy the following or just add value. So if you don't know where the fuck you're thinking like, man, my fucking followings look like a loser, whatever the case is, those are the two ways that you do it. Is either buy the following or add value to where people want to follow you because you're adding value. So that's the way to do that. So it's hard. Yeah, it's hard, but fucking not just life as a man. That's what makes the reward worth it, is it being hard. If this shit was easy, then the reward wouldn't be worth it and no one would fucking care about it. So that's what makes this shit is respected, is it being hard. You happen to do all the extra shit, going the extra mile to get the life that you want to live, create the life that you want to live. And that's what all this shit is about. If you're someone who you're like, this is just too much for me, I'm just not going to do this shit, fuck all this shit, then that's okay. No one's going to come say, well, maybe you should do it. You're just going to lose and no one's going to care. Everyone's going to go on with their life and you're just going to be stuck in the past and everyone's just going to pass you up. So once again, you're either going to fucking adapt or you're going to die and be forgotten about and no one's going to give a fuck about you. So yeah, your mom, your dad, your family, they might cuddle you and fucking be there for you, and they might say, regardless of however you behave or whatever you do, they're gonna love you. That's just them. The world doesn't give a fuck about you. So if your parents who love you conditionally, they're fucking giving you these compliments or giving you this attention based off the results that you have not gotten in life, that's actually holding you back. So yeah, your parents are going to be there for you, but the rest of the world's going to look at you like a fucking loser if you don't adapt. And if you're like, I don't fucking care how people look at me, blah, blah, well, you should, because at the end of the day, if you don't, then you're going to be a fucking loser. So adapt, do this shit so you can get more results with women, you can get more experience, and you save time with this shit. Because if you got a dope-ass Instagram, you can DM 100 girls in fucking 5 or 10 minutes. You got the right fucking system set up. Because the other option is you fucking go out and cold approach all day and talking to 100 women in a day. Yeah, you sure you can do that in a couple hours, but it's like most people don't have time. A lot of people, especially when you're on your grind, you don't have time to do that shit all day, every day. So it's like, when you do this shit, make a dope-ass Instagram, DM the girls, and you're going to get the results you want with hoes. And then it's like you get all this experience too. So it's like, yeah, you don't want to go straight to this. You want you want some cold approach. Like if you're a guy who's never approached a girl or you barely approach a girl, it's like, yeah, you want to do that. You want to get a good foundation first. So that way, when you do get these girls on dates, you're charismatic. You know how to communicate with them. Because like, if you're fucking just a guy who's never gone on a date with a girl, or you've gone on a couple dates with girls, and you want to create this dope-ass Instagram profile, it's like, yeah, cool. You might get all these fucking dates, but if you're a fucking loser in real life, you don't know how to communicate with these hoes, they're not going to give you the fucking pussy. Like, I remember fucking, when I was like 20 years old, bro, I bought a Challenger, I'm like, automatically, I'm going to fucking get hoes. These hoes are going to want to fuck me, like, simply because of the car. Like, they're gonna want to fuck me. And it's like, no, you still have to fucking talk to them. You have to fucking show your personality. You have to do all this shit. So it's like, no matter how dope your Instagram is, you're still gonna have to know how to talk to these hoes in real life. So it's like, go put yourself out there, get the experience. That way, fucking, when you do display this cool ass lifestyle, it's congruent to who you are in real life, so you can actually get the fucking results. Because if you don't fucking build your character and be charismatic and be a cool person in real life, for fucking whatever your version of cool is, be that person. It's like, they're just gonna see you in person and be like, I feel tricked, so like, this is great and all, but I'm not gonna fuck you. So do all that shit to get results.
Yeah, literally. And have a strategy, guy. You know, like for me, right, my strategy is with my boy Tez over here, bro. Because, like, I'm taking these photos and stuff, but, like, when you are conveying the message, there is a strategy behind it for a specific outcome, right? So, like, even if we have to, like, redo all this, I'm taking the photos and stuff, but I'm looking for an outcome with the photos. So, like, for me, right, even if I were to market, like, the process by which that you could come on this show through the photos would then make my life easier, yeah, there's that method, right? But then there's also kind of like displaying who you are as a person and kind of bringing them into your lifestyle. There's that method. And one of the things I guess I would say to kind of like tie all of this in together is that you should absolutely become an Instagram expert. You should know the framing of photos. You should know the rule of thirds. You should know the golden ratio. You need to know stuff about business, because again, if in the worst case we're telling you to wake up earlier, work on your abs, put together an Instagram portfolio, take really nice pictures, and scale your Instagram upwards, that right there is the ingredients for a good business in general. That's like you're already on your way to scaling, and you're showing that you can be committed to something. And this, honestly, bro, you get more education or get more real world skills out of life if a college would teach people how to do Instagram and how to do TikTok and how to do finances more than, like, I don't know, Lit 2 or whatever they're teaching in school. You know what I mean? You'd actually, I'm telling you, gentlemen, you need to understand you will get more out of life by having a really good Instagram. In fact, I remember that when I was putting together this profile that I have now, I was doing research with my boy Tez over here, and I was saying, damn, bro, these guys that have put a lot of time, effort, and energy into their Instagram profiles, I see what they have here, and they have a digital gold. They have something that they built up really well, because they could literally just message any chick and be like, yo, what up, what up? And it's done. It's done. Like, there is so much status that can be implied through a direct message from a good operating Instagram account to a low operating Instagram account, that the status by which the DM is life-changing to the girl. And then you see girls on these shows, and the girls will be like, yeah, I get attention all the time. I'm so special, blah, blah, blah. Their head is so filled with so much ego from so much status disparities messaging them that's why they're like that, you know? But I want you guys to know that, like, there is a status by which you can convey yourself online at any point in the game, presumably before 1 million followers or at 100 followers. You are going to be just fine as long as you enter it. And for you ladies, man, you got to understand, each and every one of you would be better off by deleting your Instagram, not ever having an Instagram, staying the fuck out of the workforce, staying in the kitchen, and staying off Instagram altogether. You would lock in a man by not having an Instagram. But let's say you are one of these jackasses who needs one, right? You would be better off having an Instagram where you convey showing yourself all smiles, all portrait, no skin at all. No skin. Just none. No skin. The opposite of pretty much how Instagram is, right? Where everything is skin, everything is bikinis, and trying desperately hard to attract a mate. You guys probably can't even remember the times when that was weird to people. You can't even remember when, like, being on Instagram used to be made fun of as a meme of people who like to get naked. That is literally how they used to make fun of Instagram, as a place to go to where people like to get naked. Like, that is how deep into dating that platform is. People are setting up profiles to sell nudes, basically, right? But ladies, listen to me, you'd be way better off locking in with a dude by having just a couple pictures where you're conservative. Just being conservative all the way through, a dude is going to scoop you up. You ladies you don't have to do shit. You girls literally don't have to do anything. Your life is literally easy. This is why whatever you accomplish, we will always view it as extremely easy. Oh my God. Literally the easiness by which a woman can live her life is ridiculous, bro. And for you men, I am literally saying, wake up early, get yourself a 6-pack, take really good photos, become a professional, become really charming, smell really good all the time, look really good all the time, be attractive to women all the time. Go talk to women while you're attractive and watch them reject you while you're being completely fucking sexy to them. And then they put you in the category of, oh, I see what this guy's doing. He's being attractive. Fuck that. I'm going to have to commit to some sex here, right? You need to, these things make you a better person, because going through the effort and the fight of what it takes to get what you want, which in this scenario would be like a woman or a relationship or sex, the energy and effort that it takes you to get what you want that is hard is going to make you a better person along the way. And we want you to be like the absolute top of that dating field. You know what I mean? We want you to be 5 stars in this bitch. We want you to make sure that you're okay, let's think about it. What are we saying here? Wake up early, get your business together, and have success by being the early bird that catches the worm, make a lot of cash by being invested in your business, scale a business, make yourself look better in a portfolio of pictures on Instagram, and date a lot of beautiful women. You know what I mean? We're trying to put you guys on game. How's that not a blast?
Hell yeah, for sure. I mean, that's what it's about, to live the life that you want to live, have the fucking dating life you want to have. That's what fucking I'm doing, Chris is doing. We're building ourselves up so we can fucking become the person that we want to be, so we can live the life we want to live. Fuck the hoes that we want to fuck, because that's what really it's about. It's like all of us, we're really, a lot of us are fucking the hoes that we can fuck, not the hoes that we want to fuck. We want to fuck the 10 out of 10s. So we're gonna fucking create the best version of ourselves so we can fuck the hoes that we want to fuck, not the hoes that we have to just because they want to fuck us. Because a lot of fucking you motherfuckers, including myself, it's like you fuck the girls who just is available, who wants to fuck you. It's like that 10 that you want, that's bad as fuck, that has 1 million followers on Instagram. You want to fuck her, but it's like the reality is you're just not that fucking guy yet. So let's just fucking work hard as fuck, keep going to the top so we can fuck these 10 out of 10 fucking models, these hoes that we really want to fuck. Because that's what life is about, just as a man, is working hard as fuck so you can get money, create the life that you want your family to live, you be the provider for your family, and just fuck the hoes that you want to fuck. That's really, it's really that simple. Fuck the hoes that you want to fuck. Because it's like the majority of guys are just fucking the hoes that they can't fuck, not the hoes that they genuinely want to fuck. Because we all want to fuck this models, supermodels, fucking bad bitches, 10 out of 10s. Or most guys want to fuck that. At least that's what I want to fuck. So it's like, if you're DMing those girls, they're not fucking hitting you back, because 10 out of 10s are really only fucking guys at the fucking top. For the most part. Of course, there's ones out there that are fucking losers just because they want the power over them. But it's like, let's keep fucking working so we can fucking fuck the 10 out of 10s, and we're not just fucking beating our dicks to the fucking 10 out of 10s and we're fucking the 2 out of 10s. Let's fucking work hard as fuck so we can get to the top and fuck these bad bitches, get this fucking money so we can be the provider for our family, we can be the leader of our household that our family looks up to, and we can fuck bad bitches. That's it.
No, I'm saying that's a Dom DeMarco mic drop in this bitch, motherfucker. You know what, bro? That is the truth. You want to be able to like have sex with who you want to whenever you want to. You feel me? You want to be able to command that shit whenever. If you're feeling frisky and you want to command your women, you should be able to do that on command every single fucking time. You know what I mean, my guy? But don't abuse it. We need you out here working. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can push that button whenever you want, but we need you to not get too deep into that fantasy and come back to work and get some projects done, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't get lost in that pussy for too long. Come back, bro. Come back. We need you out here, man.
Get lost in the fucking in the sauce. You getting lost in the sauce for real. Hell no. But that shit can't happen. The fucking main goal is to fucking create yourself to be the best version of yourself. Reach your goal. Because at the end of the day, I was thinking about this shit earlier today. Sex isn't going to make you feel fulfilled. What's going to make you feel fulfilled is working towards a long-term goal. And if your long-term goal is to fuck bad 10 out of 10 models, the only way to get that goal is to become the best version of yourself by becoming the best in your career, building your character, and that's what's going to make you fulfilled. So sure, you can be like, I'm doing this just to fuck bad bitches, but the way to get the way to reach the goal of to fuck bad bitches is by building your character, by being the best that you can be in your career. So that's what's going to make you feel fulfilled. fucking these bad hoes, it's not gonna make you feel fulfilled. What's gonna make you feel fulfilled is having a long-term goal that's gonna take a long time to reach, that you're gonna put hard work into every fucking day. That's what's gonna make you fulfilled. The bad hoes, fucking these hoes, is just the cherry on the top. It's the icing on the cake that it's like that you get once you fucking win the trophy that you deserve because you put the fucking work in. But that's where the fulfillment comes from, is putting the fucking work into something long term, to where you can fucking get results and create the life you want to live for your fucking self and for your fucking family. And then the result of that is, because you created the best version of yourself and you fucking can now be the guy that you want to be, now the result is you get to fuck bad bitches because they just want to fuck guys who put the work in and got results fucking in work or in their career, or became the best that they can be by building their character. When you become that version of yourself, the hoes they're gonna want to fuck you. So that's really the goal, is become the best version of yourself, and then the byproduct is the hoes. The full product is not the hoes. They're just the byproduct. The full product is your fucking goals, your career, fucking having fucking milestones that you want to reach, having big goals, so you can fucking become that guy, and then the hoes are gonna fall in line.
Yeah, and as far as Instagram goes, it is crucial, it is essential that you have that platform, man. Now, when it comes down to like the actual use of the platform, you're gonna see that it has a different use case in every single metric of putting together your portfolio. For example, like a moment ago, Tez was talking about how you guys need to come in and add value. That's going to be like your only defense mechanism in a world of small followings or like starting off for the first time. But like, what are some ways that you can add value? Well, let's say that you were to write in the caption, at the bottom of the caption, like a Bible verse every single time, right? That's adding value to people that read the Bible. Or maybe you're going to put a food recipe in there every single time. That's going to add value to all the foodies on Instagram, right? Maybe that's the way in which you're dating. Now, I've been doing a lot of research on Instagram to get pretty dope on there for 5-star, right? And there's a couple things I could tell you guys. Instagram apparently is becoming searchable, meaning that you can search Instagram just like you would Google, which means that they are going to favor accounts where you start niching down more, and they want you to generally have an account that's about one thing. So, you know, for a brand account, it might be like your tires account is about tires, or a dating podcast is about dating, or your personal account is about you specifically. But however you go about that, there's so many ways in which you can add value. For example, if you're a dancer, dance videos. If you're a skateboarder, skateboarding videos. You see what I'm saying? There's so much value that can be done if you are good at one area in one thing. And it's crazy to say that this conversation I'm having with you is the same exact conversation I'd have with you if it was business. It's the same shit. Business and dating overlap a lot. It is fucking crazy. But as the world is changing to be this way, when the girl's walking past you on the street, she wants to know who you are, how you are, what you look like, what you smell like, what you sound like, and if they can envision the digital version of themselves with you. They want to take the digital version of yourself home, and they want your account to be active. They want all the baddies in the world sliding into your DMs so they can be jealous of those girls and go compete with those girls for you, which means that you have to have an account that's fucking Chad on steroids, getting girls' attention like crazy coming in to you. And that is why I also was watching some Austin Dunham videos and getting this all prepared. And what I learned on his account that I liked a lot is that for him, it's a pretty normal occurrence, the way in which he's optimized his Instagram, if you want to use his strategies, is that he'll have girls hit him up. And they'll say, like, hey, you look like a nice guy. You seem pretty cool. I'd like to hang out with you. So girls are hitting him up the way in which he conveys his life. And for him to do that, it is a monumentous effort. He literally, like I've been saying all throughout this show, has an Instagram account that looks like a James Bond movie. It looks exactly like a fucking movie. Women love James Bond. Women want you to be James Bond. You need to be James Bond. You need to have an entire photo shoot, marketing staff, agency, or whatever it is. Maybe you do it yourself because you're smart and you're skilled. And you need to convey to women that you are adventurous and mysterious, charming, sexy, classy, luxurious, and upbeat. Also, there's other things that we needed to say on here as far as like the mentality, right? Girls want luxury in the most simple sense is one way that I look at this in a generalized sense, right? Something happened along the way here where in terms of dating, people don't want the raw you or the rugged you or the street you or the gangsta version of you or the pookie version or the wife beater version with the chains. That shit is dead. What they want is high definition photography of you, and they want the high definition photography of you to showcase high luxury, 5-star level luxury, right? So if you're wearing suits or if you're in Rolls Royces or if you are around luxury, what happens to the girl is that she's shopping you, and in her mind, you fit the fantasy of the mold that she's looking for. So if you represent the showcase of luxuriousness, or if you are showcasing something that she's going to perceive as rich or classy or elegant or tastes good, you have a higher outcome for success. Ironically, as you do this, you'll see exactly the opposite. You'll see exactly the kind of girls that look at you and say, damn, just off the high quality of the picture alone, his status is higher than my status. Just off the photo quality. Just the photo quality can convey status. It's literally that deep. That's how girls see the world. So if you convey, literally sometimes if you convey too high of a quality, people start disconnecting from you and they feel like you're unreachable, so they can't fuck with you. So girls that do this like OF business and all that stuff, they'll use only cell phone pictures because only those pictures look like they're obtainable and reachable and they feel real. And you're going to have to figure out what works for you, you know? Do you need high definition photos? Are you ugly? Can you use cell phone pictures? Are you dope? You know? And as you do that, you'll start to see women that you're disqualifying. And if you're in a place where you're disqualifying women and you're seeing that they feel that your upgrade in status is negative attention that you're receiving from them as you're going higher into the sexual dating marketplace, good. Because now you're making moves. Now you see that even the fucking girls hate you and be getting jealous of you as you're upgrading your life. And that's what people want you to be when they're dating. Both fortunately and unfortunately, yes. To be more dateable, you have to be a better person. And in dating, people want you to be the best person. And in showcasing who you are, they want you to showcase a highly luxurious version of yourself because they want to envision that the person that they're with is a good catch and a good match. And that literally means that they want you to be unattainable in an attainable way. They want you to be luxurious.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's it. So yeah, just fucking be the best that you can be. Show your lifestyle on Instagram. Get out of your comfort zone. We know fucking you're not used to doing this shit. Look fucking cool on Instagram. Be yourself in real life, or fucking be congruent. Let's be congruent in real life. Don't fucking be completely fake about it on Instagram, because you'll get the date, but then she's still not gonna fuck you because you're not congruent. So do this shit. Get out of your comfort zone. Adapt. That way you fuck the bitches that you want to fuck, or you at least give yourself a chance to fuck the bitch that you want to fuck. Because right now, a lot of you motherfuckers are on the sideline just watching the top players play, but you're just at the end of the bench getting no playing time and just fucking living your life vicariously through them. So it's like, nah, fuck that shit. Get in the game so you can live the life that you want to fucking live. We gave them some fire ass value today.
Yo, so we gave them some sauce, bro. You know, after this, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab something to eat and get ready for tomorrow, bro. Your boy is out here getting ready to go to the fucking gym. You know what I'm saying? Keep conquering. I love 5-star, bro. It literally pushes us to be better men each and every day, to bring you guys some value on this show. And to keep bringing you value on this show, what we need you to do is go on subs.com/5star. That's subs.com 5 STAR, and you guys got to lock on with us on all social media platforms. The 5-star live stream is literally going viral, bro. I can't look away without us having a viral clip somewhere, right? We're fucking viral every day in this bitch, and we're moving up the ladder slowly. We're having a good time. We're having a fun time, but we are going to be bringing on some hot and sexy people onto the show. We're going to give you guys some good conversations, some good live stream quality stuff. You don't even know the sauce that we're cooking up for you guys. We fucking love you, and we're about to talk to you soon, man.
Let's go. We out here 5-star. Let's go. Follow on all platforms. Let's get it. High demand _test. 5-star live stream. We are fucking out here. Life with Chris. Let's fucking get it.
Let's get it. Let's go. Peace.